Church started as a dream in 1911, founded from the heart of 59 residents of Haymount. From the very beginning, they instilled in the community a faithful determination to build something great to the glory of God. In September of 1913, Highland held their very first official service to just over 60 members. By 1950, our welcoming church had outgrown our small meeting area and began holding worship services in the fellowship hall. In 1961, our new sanctuary was built and the dedication service was held. For the past 109 years, Highland has been a community staple. Even now, some words that have been used to describe our church family are caring, welcoming, pastoral care-oriented, and embracing of our community. As Jesus says in Matthew 25:35, "I was a stranger and you welcomed me." And that is exactly what Highland hopes to be to all who enter our doors.
Here at Highland, we have three regular worship services. Our first service is 8:30 service, and it is held in the chapel. It is a service in a traditional style, in a more intimate setting, and it is a simpler service. It's slightly shorter than our other services, while maintaining a traditional liturgy and traditional music, primarily hymns, and the organ. It is a great way to start a Sunday morning. Our second mile service is held in the Fellowship Hall at 9 a.m. and it is, while maintaining a more traditional liturgical style and format in terms of what happens in the service, it has got a casual feel, and it also utilizes a praise band, so it has more contemporary praise music. And that's really the primary difference, except for the fact that every Sunday at Second Mile we celebrate communion. We gather around the communion table to share in the Lord's Supper as a reminder of our call to be connected to God each Sunday and every day, but that we are also, in our connection with God, we are connected to each other. And it's an important part of that service. Our third service every Sunday morning is our 11 o'clock traditional service, held in our sanctuary. It is what, if you grew up in a Presbyterian church, it is what you grew up going to in the most wonderful way. It is a traditional service with amazing music from our chancel choir, from the organ, special music on a regular basis, and traditional Reformed liturgy each Sunday as we share the Word and we come together to worship God and be in fellowship with each other.
The mission of the music department at Highland is to provide meaningful music and worship that elevates the understanding of the Scripture. The chancel choir has been a mainstay of quality music and worship for over 100 years. They continue to provide music and worship weekly and offer up seasonal presentations for the 11 o'clock service. The Highland Ringers and our new handbell ensemble, Kids Bells for elementary age children, learn how to ring, incorporate bells into worship, and even work in small groups like quartets and trios to add a different flavor to the service. We are about to embark on a full renovation of our 1961 Cassavant Brothers pipe organ. Stay tuned for updates on that.
A staple tradition at Highland, we love to prepare food and eat it together. Almost every Wednesday night during the school year, our kitchen staff prepares hand-cooked hot meals for our congregation and community. Join us on Wednesday nights at 5 p.m. for a home-cooked meal and camaraderie in our fellowship hall. We also include children, youth, and adult programming, so there is something here for everyone at Highland on Wednesday evenings. Don't forget to make your reservation!
All creation cries to you, worshiping in spirit and in truth. Glory to the faithful one, Jesus Christ, God's Son. alone are truly great. You alone are God who reigns for eternity. God is great, and His praise fills the earth, fills the heavens, and your
Oh, how you doing? I'm so glad you made it to my office today. I'm Reverend Bobby Newman, the Associate Pastor for Families and Youth, but I'm also your pastor too. I'm a pastor for the church. So please feel welcome at any time to come up to my office or make an appointment so that you can bless me with your day, with your presence, and that I may be blessed to share God's love with you.
all to you, oh God, we bring.
Hi, I'm Chip Stapleton, and I am the senior pastor here at Highland Presbyterian Church.
Let your fire burn in us, that all may hear, and all may see.
Hi, I'm Kelly Lujan, and I am the publications coordinator. I do the bulletins, email update, and anything else you might need me to do. Thank you.
Will be praised through all the world. God is great.
Why, hello! Come on in. My name is Jen Jammer, and I am the Director of Children's Ministry here at Highland. I also am our music coordinator, our food pantry club president, and your overall go-to lady. So if you have any questions or you're looking for a volunteer opportunity, please come see me.
Hello there, I'm Lexi Tolson. I'm the Financial and Membership Secretary here at Highland Presbyterian Church. I'm in charge of our website, our volunteer coordinating, our social media, and our live streaming services.
Is the Lord, the whole earth sings.
Welcome to the business office. My name is Caitlin Douglas, and I am the financial administrator here at Highland Presbyterian Church. I am responsible for drafting our churches and our not-for-profit daycare center's annual budget, and I also meet with our finance committee on the third Tuesday of every month and our session on the fourth Tuesday of every month to give a monthly report of our financial statements. So if you have any questions about the budget or stewardship, please feel free to stop by my office anytime during the day.
Sing His praise, all the earth, all the heavens, 'cause we're living for the glory of your name. 'Cause we're living for the glory of your name. The glory of your name.
Hi, I'm Kathy Wilson, Director of Music Ministries here at Highland.
Adult Sunday schools at Highland have a long and wonderful history. We currently have 10 Sunday schools. Many of these Sunday schools have been meeting regularly for not just years, but decades. And while they are full of tradition, they are also alive and well and full of the Spirit now. One of the best parts about our variety of Sunday schools is just that, the variety. There is something for everyone here at Highland when it comes to Sunday school and adult education. There are classes with just men, there are classes with just women, there are classes of different ages and different styles. There is really something for everyone. One of the things that they have in common though is all of them are focused on learning more about their faith, growing in that faith, and sharing time of fellowship together.
Welcome to our fantastic Highland Rec Center. Here we have lots of programs and opportunities for everyone. The Rec Center is open Monday through Friday from 7 to 7. You do not have to be a member to work out here. However, there is a fee. You can visit Miss Lexi for more information. If you look around here, we have lots going on. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have Faith and Fitness for anyone. We meet from 12 till 12:40. You can either find us up here or down in the gym. Our program includes weightlifting, cardio, lots of different things. And we can modify for anybody. The other things we offer is we have kids fitness as well as come and do your own workout. At Highland, we really think it is important not only to fill your spiritual needs, but also your physical needs. With God, all things are possible. Please remember, it is important to take care of your body and use the facilities here at Highland. Make sure you check out the track, and if you have any questions, I will gladly help you with the workout.
I don't know if you know this, but here at Highland Presbyterian Church, we also serve as a host village for the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance Program, otherwise known as PDA. So what happens is Presbyterian churches throughout the whole country send groups of up to even 30 people come and stay with us in this rec wing of the church. We host them. And in hosting them, they come and stay with us, and when they arrive, we have the opportunity to offer them a meal. Whereas throughout the rest of the week, groups tend to provide their own meals while they stay here at the church. They wake up in the morning, they go and they work about 8 to about 4 in the afternoon, and then they come back here to get cleaned up and join us on Wednesday nights for dinner. Look for them at Wednesday night dinner to welcome them, give them good, solid Highland hospitality as we welcome them here. And also to check in with them. There are many things that we as a host village can do here at Highland for our Presbyterian disaster assistance saints who come to help with all the disaster relief, helping rebuild homes. And we are in the youth room right now. We're in this sacred space where we meet for many different things. And we invite you into this space anytime, on Sunday mornings, on Wednesdays, anytime you're in the church, to always get updates on what we're doing during the school year. What are we doing in the summer? And also particular fun events like Presbyterian retreats. So let's kind of walk through that together. We'll start with Sunday on the Lord's Day, Sunday school. Right here in this space at 10 o'clock is where middle school meets. And our high schoolers, they get to go to LeClaire's general store at the same time, 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings. Also, we have a bunch of our 8th graders in confirmation class as they journey through what does it mean to be a Christian? What does it mean to be a member of the church? They meet at 10 o'clock too up in the pastor's study. 3 wonderful options for our youth on Sunday mornings. And leading into the afternoon where we meet, middle school from 4 to 5:30, and the senior high meets from 6 to 7-ish. With dinner in the middle from 5:30 to 6 for both our middle schoolers and high schoolers to connect, our full community to come together and just eat a good meal. And that's just Sunday, y'all. On Wednesday nights, we have our girls are actually meeting in this space at 5:45 after dinner. And the boys meet up in my office at 6 for a good Bible study. On Thursday morning, we meet at 7:30 at 2727 Rayford Road. And if you know what that is, Chick-fil-A. Come and get some chicken, pray. We normalize the meaning of prayer in our lives and realize that it's a significant part of who we are as a faithful people of God. And so that's Thursday, and that pretty much gets us through the week. You'll notice that we have fun trips like Busch Gardens during the school year, and those are weekend trips. Coming into the summer, you know, we always have our youth mission. We've been known to have our youth mission week during the summer. We've been known to go on the Appalachian Service Project, or ASP, where we go and we help people reclaim their homes and not only serve them, but in the midst of creating relationships with people, realizing that they are serving us as well. We're all in need of the love of God through other people. We go to Montreat Youth Conference to have our cups filled again as we are reinvigorated in worship. It's a wonderful week of worship, downtime, and recreation in the mountains. No other place better to be than Black Mountain, North Carolina in the hot summertime.
Welcome to Sun Valley. Let me tell you what is going on down here. The children's program at Highland is doing fantastic. These days we have currently 50 pre-K through 5th grade children in our programming, and these halls get very exciting. Let me tell you what I have in store for you. If you're looking for something fun for your child or for any children you know, we meet on Sunday mornings at 9:45 till 10:45 for Sunday school. We are currently traveling through the Bible using the story. We also offer Wednesday night programming. On Wednesday nights we have music, gym, devotions, and lots of other fun things going on. Wednesday nights begin with dinner at 5, followed by the programs and activities until 6:45. Parents, please remember to pick your child up at the gym at 6:45. I charge extra for overtime. We also, on Sunday mornings, have fundamentals of worship for our 3rd and 4th graders once a month. We will continue that for the next 6 months as our kids learn about how to participate in our church service. And last but not least, on Wednesday nights from 4 till 5, we are offering catechism, for our 5th grade friends. This year, our church is blessed to have 13 kids participating in this program. It is an awesome way for your kids to learn the catechism. If you're looking for any more fun activities for your children or have any ideas to share with me about children's ministry, please visit me in Sun Valley.
Welcome to Mission Central. Originally an area designated for our mission groups to meet, we now use this space for many different things, including prayer circles, family life center meetings, and now as our designated coffee room on Sunday mornings. You can find us here on Sunday serving and selling our new Equal Exchange Fair Trade Organic Coffee, or you can come by during any day of the week to find out church information, updates, or stock up on a new bag of organic coffee.
An outreach of Highland Presbyterian Church, Highland Learning Center is committed to provide a safe, nurturing Christian environment that fosters a solid foundation for lifelong success. Our Learning Center respects and believes that children are unique individuals with the ability to construct knowledge about themselves, others, and the world around them through active learning. We believe in providing meaningful activities that encourage them to learn through play, exploration, and discovery as they grow. Our goal is to nurture and develop the whole child physically, intellectually, emotionally, socially, and spiritually in a Christian environment. We offer 5 different classroom options based on age: infants, toddlers, twos, preschoolers, and school agers. Having multiple classrooms allows us and our staff to spend more devoted time to each child. We want to be a second home for the children who attend, and we want our parents to feel that their child is getting the same individualized attention they would at home.
Our church strongly believes in supporting, assisting, and encouraging our community, especially for those who are in need, which is why the food pantry has been a central part of our church for 40 years. We take on anywhere between 40 and 100 people every Thursday during noon and 2 p.m. On Wednesday evenings, we get together with our children's ministry and spend time packing bags in the food pantry and getting dry goods prepared for the week ahead. On Thursday morning, Second Harvest donates approximately 1,100 pounds of fresh produce to our food pantry that we add to the prepackaged bags. We seek to feed, advocate, educate, and develop partnerships to meet the nutritional needs of our community by way of the distribution of healthy foods. We hope to improve access to a sufficient quantity of nutritious foods to all in our community.
We have a long and very rich history of our church caring for our homebound and also former members who are residents in care facilities. We have a very active group of members that attend committee meetings, and that is about 25 people. And then in addition to that, we have approximately another 40 who volunteer through the subcommittees, and I'd like to list those for you. And I'd first like to share our vision of pastoral care. It's to become humble servants with the attitude of nurturing, sharing, giving, and serving others, as well as helping develop the spiritual potential of other human beings as we share the love of Christ. And we have many ministry opportunities, and you may find that you're interested in one. I would love to speak with you about being active in that area. We have an angel care ministry which provides a meal for someone who is in need of that at time of illness or life difficulty. Crisis Care is committed to the ministry of providing care and love to families of deceased members at the time of their bereavement, and this may be done with different items that are needed in the home, as well as food for the family on the day of the funeral service or a reception, and that is at the choice of the family. We also have a flower ministry where flowers that are given to the church are broken down and taken out as remembrances and visits to the homebound and shut-in. We have a military ministry which welcomes and honors all members of the military, and we note special holidays throughout the year and honor those people who are serving. There's also approximately 14 to 16 Stephen ministers, and Janice Council heads that group in training and sending us out to care for people who are in need of that type of minister. And a Stephen's ministry is a ministry of trained laypersons who provide one-on-one confidential Christian care to individuals facing life challenges or difficulties such as grief, illness, or loneliness. And then we have a very active visitation committee. Our committee members go out and visit, check on people who are not able to come to church. We also take communion on a regular basis, and that's one of our newer subcommittees. We provide communion that is blessed by our ministers, and then an elder and one of our pastoral care committee members goes out and serves our members communion who otherwise would not be receiving it. So I encourage you to look at these yellow informational packets that are in the pews. Please look at those and see if there's something that pricks your interest, and we would love to have you come and be with us.
Since a wedding is a worship service, there are a number of people involved in leading and assisting in such a service. Highland Presbyterian Church has a wedding guild to assist the service. It is required that a member of this guild direct all Highland weddings. Guild members are trained for these services, and they can be of invaluable assistance to the wedding party. I've enjoyed being a part of the wedding guild. Typically, helping with the wedding requires time at the rehearsal and a few hours before and after the actual ceremony. Weddings are happy times. I hope you will consider joining this ministry at Highland Presbyterian.
The session of Highland Presbyterian Church is responsible for overseeing the life and the work of the congregation. This responsibility includes oversight of all organizations within the church, especially the ministry work teams and committees. These work teams and committees plan, organize, and direct the coordinated programs of the church, and they seek to include a diversity of others from the congregation. The coordination of the total program of the church is the responsibility of the session. To carry out the coordinated program in the life and the work of the congregation, maximum participation by all of the church family is sought. The session must examine and review the needs and opportunities of the congregation in the light of the mission given in the scriptures and the adopted mission statement of the church, which is sharing God's love. Elders are elected in the fall of every year for a term of 3 years. Our present session is made up of 20 active elders, the associate pastor, the clerk, and the moderator, which is the senior pastor. In the last couple of years, the session has focused on being transparent to the entire church. The session is making it a priority to listen to the members of Highland, because what matters to you matters to us. We want everyone to know the truths behind all that is done, not just what you hear in the parking lot, but what is really the truth. At the present, we are working on strengthening our communications so everyone will know exactly what is happening and why. All session members are listed in the church website. You can reach any of these members by clicking on their name. It will carry you to their email address.
Our charge was to be a group of people that figured out how Highland was going to handle welcoming visitors to our campus, figuring out how we wanted to be perceived, and how we wanted to reach out to people that were not members and just make them feel welcome. We want to be the welcome wagon of Highland Presbyterian so that folks feel like they're welcome to come to service, feel like they're welcome to come be a part of what's going on, the excitement that's building here at Highland. How are we going to work to get the name of Highland out into the community? We've been doing a lot of that work lately. We've had some success with participating in Fourth Friday activities downtown, setting up a booth down there. We've had some success with participating in After Dark in the Park, which is a community event that happens at General Lee Park with just hundreds and hundreds of families having a booth there. So just looking for interesting ways to get our name out in the community. We want to be the human touch that gets out in the crowds, that gets out in different events that are going on around town and meeting people face to face so that people in Fayetteville and beyond know about the love and the warmth that Highland has to offer.
I started attending Highland in January of 2016. And I felt very welcomed by the people here. It was the people that make this church in my mind. It's not the building, it's the people. And I felt totally accepted here. I joined the choir and started doing things. It became really apparent to me at the end of August. I was diagnosed with cancer. I spent an hour talking to doctors and stuff. I walked out of the clinic, and my friend Mary Ann was with me, and I turned to her and said, I can't be quiet now. I have a family. And I was referring to the church. The people here at the church are my family. They are my supporters.